Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm back with a quick video showing you a journal page I finished off camera. So I started by, I'll show you on another one how I started. So yeah, I have a messy desk with a few things on. So I used modeling paste with the same stencil I used before to lay modeling paste, and I left it to dry so you can see its textured surface. I've done that here. I waited for it to dry. And in the same time, I did collage with like a napkin or collage paper. I used Jen Davenport mermaid markers on this one, and this is one of her journals that I'm using. And I used one of the stickers saying "Trust the Mess." I was thinking also to do another one in the same technique using one of Jane's printed napkins. These lovely ones I have. So I'm just gonna show you quickly what I've done on a different smaller version of a journal page. I've done something close to that technique on a small canvas before, so you can use spray paint, you can use mermaid markers, you can use diluted acrylic paint, you can use watercolor. Yep, there is just no limit. It's your imagination really that decides. I'm just, splashing a little bit here and there. I could add some water or not, depends on which paper you're working on. This one is not as absorbent. It's gonna probably buckle a little bit, yeah, compared to this one. But again, the technique is a bit forgiving, so it doesn't really matter. And your palette of color is your definite choice of favorites. Yeah, there's no rule. Don't feel like you have to do it certain way or use certain colors. Absolutely not. Just gonna try to add more. See, because it's more absorbent compared to better quality papers, especially watercolor paper that would actually deal with the paint in a better way instead of just showing like blotches of paint and dries quickly. It's mainly just to demonstrate the technique rather than the outcome. You can go ahead and highlight, the edges of the butterflies to show it better. Also on my desk, one of those canvas pads, and actually I did that all in the same time. I did the stencils on here, on this one, and here, so you can see this is canvas fabric. So with canvas you can use oil, you can use acrylic. I see why not use the markers, I don't know, watercolor markers, alcohol markers, whatever you have. Spray paint, again, could also be a good idea. Okay, I'm just gonna try, probably pop on a little bit of Jane's acrylic paint. So I think diluting the paint will work better than working with a bit of a thicker acrylic. But if you do that and try to move it with the brush, it's still gonna be, it's not exactly the same finish, but will still work really well. I'm just trying to keep that video very short, and the plan here is not to finish any page in the video. It's just rather than showing you a project I finished and technique using few different materials. So it's really about the technique, not the outcome. So if you want to see more details, you can find that video with the small canvases where I used the exact same stencil I find it to be one of the ways if, don't feel like drawing, or you like inspiration, or you don't feel like, in one of the days where you feel a bit flat, or you just don't have a plan, just use a stencil or stamp. Use an image that's already there somehow. So yeah, just having no plan. So let's see where that takes us. Okay, we'll have to probably wait for this pen to dry to add more layers on top. Probably on canvas fabric it's gonna take longer to dry compared to watercolor paper. So if you're like me, very impatient, you cannot wait for your projects to dry and you're really eager to start next layer or next step, don't use a lot of water, because definitely it's not gonna be your friend. Like, it's not gonna be the best friend for the project, if you know what I mean. You can lift up the excess. That's the way of going around the wait time. But yeah, no rule really. You can leave it overnight and come back to it later. I hope you can see it clearly on camera. Still using Jeans Acrylic right straight from the juice because I'm almost finished, so I'm not worried much at this stage of colors contaminating, because yeah, hardly some left in each of them. I've been using them for a while now. You can spread the paint on the canvas. Yeah, and you keep adding layers. Alrighty, and after that's finished, you can add some embellishment. You can add a phrase, a quote. I have on my desk here Jane Davenport's quotes. Paint till you faint. Creativity is joy. Yeah, something of that meaning, that goes along with the color. Thank you so much for watching. For the next video, I'm hoping to use more colors. So I don't have a plan yet, so we'll see about that. Thank you very much. Bye.